Good evening, everybody, and welcome out to Phoenix, Arizona for tonight's matchup between the Utah Valley Wolverines and your Grand Canyon University Lopes. I'm Philip Katafmo, and this is Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader between your hometown Antelopes and the Utah Valley Wolverines.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your
Grand Canyon the Wolverines currently stand at the relatively bottom, around the second to last place in the WAC division with a record of 4-5, whereas Grand Canyon sitting at 6-3, second place right behind New Mexico, who is 9-1. Let's get to these starting lineups. Over at first base is Megan Stevens, second base Camry Wortman, shortstop Shay Smith, third base Sierra Smith. In left field, you've got Madeline Dowdle, center field Laney Gomez, and in right field Jenna Coates. And on the mound, of course, the ace, Taylor Nolan, coming into this game with a 17-7 record, 3.74 ERA. And I'll tell you what, she had a great series last time against Bakersfield, and she's looking to continue that tonight against the Wolverines. And a catcher is Kenzie Hill. Leading off for the Wolverines is Courtney Beavers, currently batting .354. She's got a 406 slugging percentage and a .431 on-base percentage. So game 1 of tonight's doubleheader will start off with Courtney Beavers. She's in center field for the Wolverines. Nolan looking to continue her relative excellence out on the mound. First pitch to Beavers. Show and bunt. She does not pull back in time, and that'll go in for strike one. Nolan just absolutely one of the best pitchers on this GCU pitching staff. Second pitch swung on and missed for strike two, and this is kind of the start that Nolan wants. Getting out early against the leadoff batter. We'll see if she can get her out. 0-2 the count. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strikeout number 1 for Taylor Nolan. So this is exactly the start that she wants to get. First batter swinging. You can see Beavers letting her teammate know, hey, she's got a little speed on that fastball.
Right fielder, number 11, Kara Morris.
So up now for the Wolverines. Got so many papers in my hands. Is number 11, Kara Morris. Morris coming in with a .375 batting average. First pitch is high for a ball. Her current slugging percentage is .534. Maybe she can get on base for the Wolverines, unlike their leadoff hitter. 18 runs, 33 hits. Second pitch, swung on into left field. This one will go foul. Nice jump on the ball, though, for Madeline Dowdle out in left field. 1-1 the count, 1 out for Taylor Nolan. Taylor's record right now, 17-7, looking to capture number 18. And then my assumption would be, depending on how this game goes, she'll probably finish out the series on tomorrow. First pitch, ooh, and did she go? She did not. You can hear the crowd not too happy about that call, but from up here, it looked like she pulled back. I know this is GCU TV, but I want to be a little fair. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That time, she did go. 2-2 the count. Nolan, 131 strikeouts. She is absolutely the ace of this team. No question. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. So Morris is up there battling. 2-2 the count, 1 out, no one on. And she's going to go discuss the game plan with Coach. He's telling her, just go ahead and swing the bat. Maybe now he's going to, a little bit of confusion there. A little discussing with the umpire. Not entirely sure what they're talking about. Regardless, the count is still 2-2, 1 out. And GCU letting Taylor know that she's absolutely dealing right now. 130 innings pitched. That is a lot of innings. But that's the thing about softball is you don't really need to rely too much on a bullpen because the natural arm movement when you pitch, it's not as much stress on your elbow and your shoulder because most of your power is coming from underhand and mostly from your legs. So your pitcher can go out there and throw 130 innings. Pitch outside for ball 3, full count. Taylor kind of not really pitching herself in a hole right now. She's still got that second strike. Nolan the pitch. Swung into left field, and it will stay fair. Going around second is Morris. The throw in to the cutoff, and Morris will stand with a double. So it looked like Nolan had her, but a couple bad pitches, and just like that, the Wolverines have a runner on second. Up now is designated player Brittany Vanway. Vanway comes into this one with a .402 average, 750 slugging percentage, 37 hits, and now she's got a runner on. Nolan the pitch. Off speed in the dirt for ball 1. Nolan's only allowed 9 hits, but I guess you can put that for 110. Outside for a strike. 1-1 the count. Still 1 out. Runner on second. .54 earned runs. But she does carry that 3.74 ERA. Third pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Vanway, like I said, she's got a .402 average, 92 at-bats. She's looking to continue to carry that success against one of off-speed in there for strike number 2. Great pitch from Nolan. 2-2 the count. 1 out, runner on second. And the pitch. Outside for ball 3, full count now. Well, last time Nolan had a full count, of course, you see that runner on second. But maybe she can have a little bit more success this time against one of the Wolverines, probably the best hitter they have so far. Pitch fouled off. Again, just the Wolverines trying to battle up there against Nolan. Lopes trying to capture that lead that New Mexico has. New Mexico's currently 9-1, while the Lopes are 6-3. So a couple wins here would be nice. Inside, down the line to Sierra Smith. It is foul. Off the glove. Smith was there though. Meanwhile, Utah Valley probably not having the season they really want. Currently 12-7, 17 overall, 4-5 in the conference. Looking to kind of sneak up and get a few wins. Pitch fouled off. That one was up. Had she let that go, she probably would be wearing that pitch on her chest. But she'll take a swing at it. It'll be a foul. And the pitch. Inside, foul again. Well, there's a reason why Vanway's got a .402 average. She definitely knows how to battle up there. And battle she will have to against Taylor Nolan. The pitch. Popped up high in the air. Back, and gone. Well, just like that, one swing of the bat, and the Wolverines are up 2-0. Pitch just a little bit too inside, and Vanway's able to turn on it and absolutely launch it into left field, right over the head of Madeline Dowell. So for home runs for Brittany Vanway, that's going to be number 9 on the season. That'll put her above the next batter, Lindsay Steverson, who has got 8. She's probably looking for 9. And Nolan, you leave a pitch in the wrong spot, and if you've got the wrong batter up there, it could be trouble. Nolan the pitch. Off speed in there for strike one. Stevenson comes into this one with a .292 average, 8 homers, 28 hits. The pitch. Outside, just barely misses the corner. Ball one. 1-1 the count, 1 out. 2-run lead for the Wolverines. Nolan, who looked like she was going to have a pretty easy day with that first batter, gives up a double, then a homer. Off speed, gets her, strike two. But thankfully for you Lopes fans, this game's early. The pitch. Grounder to third. It is foul. Sierra Smith over there trying to be a wall. A little bit of a easy ground ball, but regardless. Still 1 out. 1-2 the count. Nolan back on the mound. The pitch. Outside corner just misses it. I don't know about that one. That looked pretty close. But it'll go for ball two. So again, Nolan finds herself ahead, and now she's even. The pitch. Inside, right past first base, and that's going to fall for another base hit for the Wolverines. So Steverson gets on, and now up is Talia Williams. Williams batting .278, 10 runs, 1 homer, 11 RBIs, .322 slugging percentage. And now she's got a runner on, and the Wolverines are trying to tack more onto this lead. Nolan the pitch. Inside, strike one. Well, it's not like the Lopes have been down before. If memory serves me right, in Game 2 of last week's doubleheader against Bakersfield, the Lopes found themselves down and had a nice little comeback win. High, swung on and missed for strike two. And like I said, it's early, so there's still a lot of time for the Lopes to tack on a few runs and hopefully come out of this one with a win. High for a ball. And thankfully for the Lopes, got a doubleheader tonight. So there's going to be this opportunity to win, and then in about an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, they'll have another shot. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball two. And then also we've got softball tomorrow. Finish out this 3-game series against Utah Valley. The pitch. Inside. And there's ball three. So full count. Full count to Williamson. Runner on first, 1 out. Wolverines still up 2-0. Nolan the pitch. Grounder to second, shortstop. Smith over to first, second and back over to first, overthrown. Well, they get the lead runner. Great play by Shea Smith. Just that turn they couldn't get. A little bit of an overthrow over to the first baseman, Megan Stevens. Well, it'll be 2 outs now. And Beza Query will step up. Query batting .337.
Number 9, Beza Query.
86 at-bats, 29 hits, 4 homers, and now she's got a runner on first. 2 outs, the first pitch. Outside for ball one. The pitch inside, swung on to Madeline, and it's all over her head, and it will hop off the wall, the throw in. And just like that, a double for the Wolverines puts them again in scoring position. Right over the top of Madeline Dowdle. Hops right off the wall. She plays it well, thankfully saves a run for right now. And now up number 30, Kauai Kahana. She's got a .182 average, so she's looking for a hit, but the Lopes are looking for their third out. Get out of this inning with only 2 runs. Let's see what they do. Maybe they try a bunt, maybe they try a slap.
Batting
Maybe
seventh,
they just let her swing the
third
bat.
baseman, number 30, Kavehi Kahana.
Kahana's only got 4 hits on the season in 22 at-bats. First pitch misses a little inside for ball 1. Runner on second and third. The pitch. In there for strike 1. Here we go again. Nolan gets a ball, gets a strike. So far, almost every batter she's faced, except the leadoff hitter, has gotten full count. I know it's only 1-1, but let's see if she can change her luck here. Inside, fouled off. Thankfully, we got that net there. Because that would have ran right into camera, too. One, two, the count. The pitch. Popped up again, back over to us. So Kahana is up there battling, 1 and 2 count, 2 outs. Runner on second and third. The pitch. High for ball 2. So Nolan in a little trouble right now. 2 runners on. Current score 2-0. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Popped up again, foul. So Nolan tried to get her with that off speed, but Kahana was able to get a piece of it. And the count will remain 2-2. The pitch from Nolan. Swung on and missed, and that'll end the inning. So, unfortunately, Nolan gives up 2 runs, but there's still a lot more softball to be played. You're listening to Lopes Softball here on GCU TV. The baseball team has won 4 straight WAC series and will take on The baseball team has won 4 straight WAC series and will take on UTRGV at home this weekend. Actually, tonight, catch their game at 7 p.m. here on GCU TV. So just like that, Lopes find themselves down here in the bottom of the first. And they're going to look to try to get a couple runs. But there's a little bit of confusion here. Oh, here we go. Waiting for the catcher. On the mound for the Wolverines, Bailey Moore with a 7 ERA, 1 win, 7 loss, 61 hits, 35 earned runs, and 16 strikeouts. Leading off for the Lopes will be the catcher, number 25, Kenzie Hill. Kenzie comes in with a 3.08 average, 33 hits, 3 home runs, and 25 RBIs. She's going to try to get something going here for the Lopes, who find themselves down early, 2-0. And let's see what she can do. Showing bunt. The pitch. Inside for strike 1. So Hill in 107 at-bats. She is the starting catcher, leading off tonight. And like I said, let's see what she can do. The Lopes find themselves down early, and a hit here could really get something going. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off. So Hill with a .449 slugging percentage. 8 strikeouts. The pitch swung on to second base. Easy ground ball for out number 1. Up now for the Lopes is Lainey Gomez in center field. She's got a .282 batting average, 131 at-bats, 37 hits, no homers, and 13 RBIs. So let's see what Gomez can do here in her first debut for today. As my lineup tries to fly away from me. Here's the pitch. And first pitch is in there for a strike. Looks like Gomez is trying to smack that one to the opposite side. Maybe pop it right over shortstop to get a base hit. She does. Second pitch on the way. Second pitch is down for ball 1. 1-1 the count. The third pitch on its way. In there for ball number 2. So Gomez is up there, battling pretty well. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Trying to cut that deficit down as much as they can. The pitch. In there for ball 3. So just like that, Gomez finds herself ahead in the count, 3-1. I'm assuming they'd still give her the green light, but why not just let her take the pitch, try to get her on base? The pitch. And there it is, ball 4. So just like that, the Lopes have a runner on base, and next up is Nikki Gonzalez. Gonzalez is the designated player for today. Her current average is 324.
Nikki Gonzalez.
145 at-bats, 47 hits, 3 home runs, and a .490 slugging percentage. Here's the home run opportunity right here. The first pitch is swung on to third base, bobbled a little bit. Gomez is out at second, but Gonzalez finds herself a base hit. And just like that, there's 2 outs. Still runner on. Next up is Megan Stevens.
Batting fourth.
First baseman.
First baseman, number 33, Megan
Current batting
Stevens.
average, .281. 64 at-bats, 18 hits, and a .500 slugging percentage. See if she can get something going for the Lopes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. So Moore still carrying that 7 ERA. She only had 13 appearances in 8 games started. Here's the pitch. And that'll be fouled off. So the count 1-1, 2 outs. The pitch. Popped up high to center field. Should be no issue. It's over her head. Coming around to stay at third. Held up at third is Nikki Gonzalez. And just like that, Megan Stevens getting something going right over the head of Courtney Beavers. And just like that, the Lopes have runners in scoring position. And now up number 5, Camry Wortman, and I'll tell you what, this is the exact person you want up in this situation. 345 average, 48 hits, 20 RBIs, and a .432 slugging percentage. This could be the chance right here for the Lopes to strike and try to get a run. Or 2, or maybe 3. We'll see what happens.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So
number
Wortman
5,
with runners
Henry
on.
Wortman.
I would assume that maybe Beavers lost that one in the sun. Dead center, that sun is in prime position to really hurt some outfielders with those high fly balls. The pitch. First one is in the dirt for ball one. A base hit here would be huge for the Lopes. Cut into this deficit. It's a minor deficit, but regardless, the pitch. Wortman will foul that one off. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Wortman pops it up to Beavers. Beavers should get under it, and she will. So with runners on, they will stay on as the Lopes finish this inning with no runs. And hang on, just a little bit. May not be the end of the inning. Not really sure what happened. That should have been the third out. We'll stick around for just a little bit. So the possibility might be an illegal pitch, which means that Wortman will get another shot, which could be huge for the Lopes. You can see, I think that's either Gonzalez or Stevens at third, staying content, standing there. I think she knew something was up. And just like that, on that illegal pitch, it looks like the Lopes will get a run. Just have to wait for the scoreboard to get just a little fixed here, because it should be 2-1, I believe. So that means that would put Megan Stevens at third base, and Wortman's got another shot to put the Lopes. Popped over third base. It will drop, and scoring is Stevens, and just like that, we're tied. Like I said, Camry Wortman is exactly who you want in that situation. She's coming up clutch with that little blooper over third base, and the Lopes are tied. Up now for the Lopes is Sierra Smith, 345 batting average, 139 at-bats, 48 hits, and 20 RBI. She's looking to get 21 to put the Lopes over here. Scoreboard says 2-0, but it is tied 2-2 on that illegal pitch by Moore. And the pitch. It is fouled off. Sierra Smith, again, looking to get something going here for the Lopes, or at least more. And then this scoreboard's fixed now. So that'll go down. Should be 1-1 count. 2 outs. Wortman on first. Smith looking to push her over. Hopefully the Lopes can capitalize as they just did on that illegal pitch. I guess Moore didn't want the inning to end just yet. The pitch. In there for strike 2. The pitch. In the dirt there for ball 2, so 2-2 count. Smith still battling. Wortman, just a nice little blooper right over third. That's exactly what they needed. Stevens is able to score. And like I said, just like that, the Lopes are tied up 2-2. The pitch. Up the middle for Smith. She will not beat it out, and that will actually end the inning. So with that, Lopes tie it up here, going into the top of the second. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV.
I'm Dominique. I'm a student here at Grand Canyon University. University studying hospitality management. My hospitality courses here are giving me a high quality education from professors that I know have been successful. Being able to work while I'm in school has enriched my college experience. I feel like I know where I'm going and what I want to do. When they say find your purpose, they mean it.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Back here in Phoenix, Arizona, the Lopes able to capitalize on an illegal pitch by Bailey Moore and tie the game up with a little bloop single by Camry Wortman. Game one of this doubleheader just got a little more interesting. Taylor Nolan looking to get a little bit better than she did this first inning. 42 pitch inning for Taylor.
Leading off the second for the Wolverines.
Couple hits, a home run.
The left fielder, number 50.
The Wolverines found themselves up 2-0, but the Lopes said, you know what, Taylor, we'll give you a couple runs. And they tie the game up. Leading off now for the Wolverines is number 15, Aaron Sustana. Sorry if I botched that. I'm not real too good with names, but you know what, I'm learning, and I'll get it by the end of the game, I promise. Her current average, 279, 10 runs. First pitch in there for a strike, 19 hits, and a 227 average, or slugging percentage. Nolan, the pitch, outside for a ball. So again, the count will go 1-1. I want to keep trying it, but I think I'm going to do that off air. The pitch, off speed, got her for strike two. Well, you know what? I shouldn't really complain too much. I've got a pretty difficult last name myself, so I understand the struggle. 1-2 the count, no outs. All knotted up at 2. The pitch. And a little slow roller to Sierra Smith. No problem. Roller over for out number 1. So just like that, Nolan's able to get the lead runner, but let's see what she can do with the rest of the lineup. Batting ninth, number 1 at shortstop, Kristen Anderson. She's batting .311. 19 hits, no home runs, .328 slugging percentage. So this inning starting to kind of look like how it did last inning with the leadoff runner getting out. Maybe Taylor can change it up here. First pitch outside for a ball. Taylor again, still the ace of the staff. But bunted right back to Nolan. Nolan, no issue, just got her out. Great focus by Wortman to catch that one with the runner coming right into her. And just like that, the Lopes have 2 outs.
Center fielder, Courtney Beavers.
Last time, Courtney Beavers led off this game with a strikeout. See if she can change it up this time. 2 outs. Score knotted up at 2, and Nolan maybe finding her groove after a little bit of a rough first inning. First pitch, outside for a ball. If you get Nolan going, she is basically untouchable. Inside there for strike 1. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. You know, I guess if I were to compare Nolan to anybody, the pitch, showing bunt, she will go. Strike 2. Can't go a broadcast without mentioning a Dodger, so I'm going to say that I guess Taylor would be the Clayton Kershaw of the staff. The pitch. Popped up, over to third base. Easy 1-2-3 for the Lopes. And just like that, Nolan is starting to find her groove. With that, the score is still 2-2 going into the bottom of the second. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV. Get the best gear to show off your Lopes pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU. From the newest apparel to the coolest accessories, use promo code GCUTV20 to get 20% off for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple, and as always, Lopes up. So, How about that? You get a deal just for watching the softball game. I wonder if that still works for students, because I could use some Lopes stuff. Technically, I am working, but on my off days, I am a viewer. Do I still get the discount? I'm going to go with no, but that's fine. So Lopes looking to try to get a few runs on the board. Moore looked like she was going to have no issue putting the Lopes out, but then an illegal pitch. And then a blooper from Wortman tied the game up. Obviously, the Lopes scored on the illegal pitch. And just like that, we're tied up. I'll tell you what, if there's anything I do need, it is more Lopes stuff. So leading off for the Lopes will be number 6, Shea Smith. Smith, the other Smith sister. She's at shortstop, batting .360, 139 at-bats, 2 homers, 24 RBIs, and a .489 slugging percentage. You got to assume there's a little bit of a sibling rivalry between Shea and Sierra. See who has the best average at the end of the season, who's got the most hits. Currently that title, I think, is going to Shea. I'll have to look that up after this pitch. The pitch. Smith, ground ball to second. Easy end, there's out number 1. Now up for the Lopes, number 4, Madeline Dowdle. She's playing left field. She unfortunately got the best seat in the house on that home run. She's batting .275, 11 hits, 8 RBIs, and a .350 slugging percentage. She's looking to get something going here for the Lopes in the top of the second. The pitch. In there for strike number 1. Great pitch from Moore on that one. So if Dowdle can get something going for the Lopes, maybe they can get a run on the board here and get a nice early lead. Ground ball again to Steverson, and there's out number 2. Now up for the Lopes, number 7 in right field, Jenna Coates. Coates batting .341, 41 at-bats, 14 hits, 2 homers, and a .610 slugging percentage. Showing bunt. The pitch from Moore. She'll pull back and take strike number 1. There's the one thing that always terrified me about softball was when you'd have the batter showing bunt, third base comes to creep in, and then the batter pulls back and is taking a full swing. For me, as someone who played third base, that's terrifying. Pitch. High up there for ball 1. I mean, you got to think the base paths are a lot shorter than baseball, so that you're getting that ball right off the bat almost immediately. The pitch. In there for strike number 2. Coach trying to get something going for the Lopes with 2 outs. Score still 2-2. The pitch from Coates up there battling with a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Coates still looking for her first hit of today with her first at-bat for today. And she'll have a lot of opportunities because it's a doubleheader today. Showing bunt again is Coates. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away.
Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
We are all knotted at 2 here in the top of the third. Taylor Nolan still on the mound for the Lopes after giving up just a home run and a couple hits. She's done a lot better since the top of the first, where she threw 42 pitches. She came back in the top of the second, basically unhittable. But also more on the flip side is also pitching pretty well for the Wolverines. She did have that illegal pitch that I will continue to mention for the rest of the night. And gave up that bloop single to Wortman, which tied the game up.
Leading off the third for the Wolverines, the right fielder.
Leading off for the Wolverines will be Kiara Morris. Morris batting .375. She's got 3 home runs and 22 RBIs. Last time Morris found her way with a double and eventually scored on the home run. So let's see if this time maybe the Lopes can get her out. First pitch, inside for strike number 1. Like I said, once Nolan gets in her groove, it is tough to hit her. Second pitch, high for ball number 1. So the Lopes looking to maybe get out of this one quickly, try to put a few more runs on the board. The pitch, popped high, and it'll fall into left field. So just like that, Morris will find herself with a double and a single on this game 1. And up now is Brittany Vanway. And, well, if you flash back to inning number 1, she was the one that crushed it into left field. I know Nolan wants to forget that one, but Vanway was able to turn on one inside. Kind of similar this way as well. She did have Morris on first. First pitch outside for ball 1. You know that Nolan's going to start feeding her outside because that inside pitch she was able to turn on and demolish in the left field. Kind of disappointed that my first home run call at GCU is not for us, but it's fine. First pitch. Outside for ball number 2, so 2-0 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. But you know, there's still a lot of time for the Lopes to get a home run, so I'm not going to count that one. I believe in this team. The pitch. Inside again, similar fashion, easy to get it is Stevens for out number 1. Well, Vanway this time will pop up to first, and just like that, the Lopes have 1 out. Next up is Lindsay Steverson. Steverson is still batting .402. Last time, I believe she also. Last time, I'm pretty sure she did. She got a single last time she was up. Popped up high in the air to Wortman for out number 2. So just like that, after 1 hit, 2 quick outs for Nolan. And stepping up now is Talia Williams.
First baseman,
Or Taylor Williams, I'm sorry. .274 average. Last time she got a fielder's choice, which thankfully for the Lopes didn't result in runs. With 2 outs, maybe the Lopes can just get out of this one. And Coach giving Taylor some advice. I'm assuming that advice is if you see one, turn on it. Nolan the pitch. Swung on. Wortman's right there to get the out. And just like that, after 1 hit, the Lopes get 3 quick outs. Score still 2-2. We'll be back with the bottom of the third. You're listening to Lopes Softball here on GCU TV. Anyone on campus tomorrow is invited to brunch at the beach. Be there for free coffee and donuts from the Grand Canyon Beverage Company while beach volleyball takes on Grossmount at 9 a.m. So yeah, free coffee, donuts, and beach volleyball. It sounds like a good time. 9 a.m., a little early, but I'll definitely try to make it out there. Okay, maybe not a little early for certain people. So, you know, if you're not doing anything, go watch our pretty good beach volleyball team at 9 a.m. And you get free coffee and donuts. Who doesn't love free coffee and donuts? It's fantastic. So, in the bottom of the third, leading off for the Lopes will be the leadoff hitter, Kenzie Hill. Hill grounded out to the second baseman. Sorry about that. And this time she's looking to get a hit. The Lopes, just like the Wolverines, their leadoff hitter resulted in an out, but hopefully Kenzie will get on base and get something going for this team. Moore still pitching pretty well. She's only given up 2 runs. Nolan on the other side as well. Couple hits, a homer. And let's see what Kenzie Hill can do in this bottom of the third. I'm getting something going here in the crowd, so that's good. At least the crowd's still on our side. Hill showing bunt. The pitch. Swung on right past third and short, and Hill will lead off with a base hit. So like I said, there we go, getting something going here, and up now for the Lopes is Lainey Gomez. Gomez batting .282. Last time she walked, and she's looking to hopefully get on base for this team. Lainey started out that inning. That included the illegal pitch, which got the Lopes their first run, and then Wortman's bloop single. The pitch to Gomez is down for ball 1. So if Gomez can get something going, maybe the Lopes can get a few runs in this inning, try to put this one away. But Moore is pitching pretty well so far. The pitch. Bunted, caught. But no issue for Hill. She'll get back to first, so it'll only result in 1 out. Up now for the Lopes is Nikki Gonzalez. She's batting .324. She got a fielder's choice, and obviously she was the runner who scored on that illegal pitch. So let's see what Nikki can do here with a runner on. 1 out. Hill over at first. The pitch to Gonzalez. In the dirt for ball 1. Good communication there from Gonzalez to Hill. You know, Hill looking kind of in the sunlight, and Gonzalez making sure that she knows that that pitch is right in front of the catcher, and she's not going to be able to advance just yet. 1-0 the count, 1 strike. The pitch. Popped up in the left. It will be caught on diving play by the left fielder. The throw over to first, not in time. Hill will stay at first. Fantastic diving play by Aaron Sustana. Highlight play for you. Hill will remain at first. Up now for the Lopes is number 33, Megan Stevens. She got a double, and then she scored on Wortman's single. So Stevens. Wortman's up next. I'm getting ahead of myself. Got a runner on, 2 outs. And the pitch. In there for strike number 1. Maybe she just didn't like that one too much. 0 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And in there for ball number 1. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Runner on first. Score still 2-2. Here is the pitch from Moore. In there for a ball. 2-1 the count to Stevens, who is staying alive with 2 outs. Runner on first. After that fantastic diving play by Sustania. I will get that last name, I promise. I'm working on it. The pitch to Stevens. In there for ball 3. So Stevens started out the count 0-1, and now she's worked her way all the way to 3-1. She can get on base. Camry Wortman will be up next, and Wortman was able to bring Stevens around last inning on a little bloop single over third base. First inning, I'm sorry, not last inning. You can hear the 3-ball chant over in the Lopes dugout. Trying to get into the head of Moore, so maybe she can throw that one a little outside and get Stevens on. And Hill's got some speed at second, so a single into left field or right field could be enough to get her around to score. The pitch. Swung on down the left field line, and just like that, there goes Hill after a bobble out in left field. Hill will slide into second, and to third, no problem. Stevens into second, and they are both safe. And there we go. Just like that, the Lopes are back in the same position they were a little while ago. Wortman was up, 2 runners on second and third. Lopes were able to score. And who was up? Camry Wortman. Let's see what Wortman can do here. Obviously, coach talking to the team, giving him some words of encouragement. And the umpire saying, all right, let's go. Come on.
Second baseman, Camry Wortman.
As Dale Wilson has the head ump. He's at home tonight for at least game 1. I think they'll probably change it around a little bit for game 2. Wortman showing, I'm going to say that's the slap position for a little slap hit. The pitch. Inside for ball 1. Almost got Wortman right on the side, but she's able to pull away very quickly. Ball 1. Wortman right to second base, and that'll end the inning. So this time Wortman grounds out to second base, and just like that, the Lopes will leave runners stranded. We'll be back with the top of the 4th. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV.
Earning your RN to BSN degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. Finding your purpose takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience delivering our accredited RN to BSN program 100% online. Graduate in as few as 16 months, learning from full-time practicing nurse faculty in small classes. Integrate your education with your faith and Christian worldview.
Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Top of the 4th here, score still 2-2 for the GCU Lopes. Nolan still on the mound. Only had that one bad inning in the top of the 1st. Has been pitching pretty well after that. She gave up a single last run, but was able to get 3 quick outs. A couple pop-ups. 17 pitches after the 1st. That's in total. That's including the 2nd and 3rd inning. So like I said, when she finds her groove, almost untouchable. I say almost because she did give up a single, but Nolan is the ace of the staff. So, leading off for the Wolverines will be the catcher, Beja Query. She got on with a double last inning, or last at-bat. Let's see what she can do here. The first pitch is outside for a ball. So Nolan's been finding a little bit of success both inside and outside. The pitch. Ooh, High inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count, so Nolan finding herself behind in the count early. Query at 337 average. Third pitch, outside for a ball. So 3-0 will go the count. And just like that, Nolan in a little bit of trouble with the leadoff hitter. The pitch. In there for strike 1. So there we go. Nolan kind of getting her groove back here with this at-bat, with this batter. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 4. So Query will start it off with a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Kauai Kahana. Last time she batted, she struck out swinging. Now she's got a runner on. Lopes looking maybe to get a double play here. Take advantage of the 182 average. Nolan getting the sign down from coach. Nolan in the windup and the pitch. First pitch in there for strike 1. Nolan's just got to continue to stay in that groove, not let that walk get into her head. Just get out there and try to get some quick outs and hope that the hitters can get you a few runs. Pitch outside for ball 1. So the count will go 1-1, no outs. Runner on first. Lopes looking to get out of this one with no runs. The pitch. Off speed in there for strike number 2. Nolan's off speed has been pretty good so far. And that pitch just floated right into the Kenzie Hills glove. The pitch. High for ball. Back pick. Definitely not in time. Greer is still safe. 2-2 the count. No outs. Hill, good thinking. You never know who you're going to catch over there on those back picks. Let that runner know, hey, got my eye on you. The pitch. Grounder down, foul. So Hill. Still runner on first. Here's the pitch. And it'll be fouled off. Two the count, no outs. Runner still on first. Pitch high for a full count, ball 3. So Kahana's still up there battling. Full count here, no outs. Here's the pitch. Swung right down the line. Query will stay at second, and Kahana will find herself with a no-out base hit. And the Wolverines are in scoring position. Runner on second and first. Now up for the Wolverines, number 15, Erin Sustadia. I will get that last name. 279 average. She's got runners on. They're going to get a pinch runner for Query. That'll be number 3, Abby Tuttle. Last time,
Your attention, please.
says Tanya
Running at second base for the Wolverines.
grounded out to
Number
second
3,
base.
Abby Tuttle.
I'm sorry, to shortstop.
Now batting.
Now up for the
Erin Sestena.
Wolverines is Sustainia. Last time she also had a ground out. Here's the pitch. Bunt showing. She will not get it down. Hill will hold on, but that'll move Tuttle to third, and the Wolverines have a runner again in scoring position. One strike, no outs, no balls on that showed bunt. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for out number 1, and just like that, Tanya goes down, and the Lopes have 1 out. Up now for the Lopes is number 1, Kristen Anderson. Last time she grounded out on a bunt, easily fielded by Taylor Nolan. Anderson still looking for a hit. She's got runners on both corners. Pitch. Outside for ball number 1. Want to know the count. 1 out. Lopes trying to eclipse that lead in the whack. Pitch outside for a ball, 2-0. 6-3, the Lopes in second place. New Mexico 9-1. So obviously a sweep here would be huge for the Lopes. For Utah Valley, it put them right back into contention. The pitch is in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Lopes will have a couple opportunities today. Obviously, we have the doubleheader tonight, and then tomorrow they'll finish off the series against Utah. Here's the pitch. Bunt. Bunted down first base. Stevens easily grounds it, and it's foul. Would have been an easy out for Stevens, but instead, Anderson will get another shot at bat. Nolan still looking for out number 2. Runners on the corner. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Outside for ball number 3. So full count again for Nolan as she finds herself ahead and then behind against Anderson. Nolan trying to get out of this one without letting up a run. Here's the pitch. Anderson popped up. Hill should get under it. She will. And that'll be out number 2. Just like that, the Lopes have 2 outs. Runners still on first and third, so the Wolverines are still threatening a run. And up now, again, the leadoff hitter, Courtney Beavers, her first at-bat, she struck out. In the second at-bat, she had a pop-up to third base.
Center fielder, Courtney Beavers.
So this time, Lopes hoping that she can complete the hat trick and get out every time, but Beavers still looking for her base hit, and this would be a great time for her. She's got runners on. The pitch. Showing bunt as Beavers. She will not pull back in time for strike 1. And Nolan getting the count from the coach. Looking at that, I'm going to say the sort of quarterback wristband she's got on there. Pitch a little outside. Hill's able to grab it for ball number 1. I like to, obviously the little wristband she's wearing's got the location of the pitch and what kind of pitch she's throwing. So she'll get the sign from the coach. She'll look at the wristband, and then she'll know what she's going to toss. The pitch. Swung on for strike number 2. But I like to assume that what's on that quarterback wristband is just a sticky note that says throw strikes. Nolan the pitch. Swung on and missed, and 3 outs for the Lopes. Score still knotted 2-2. Lopes will get a chance to hit here in the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Lopes softball on GCU TV. Join Mercy Me for a night of praise and worship as they bring their 2017 Lifer Tour to GCU Arena tomorrow night. Introducing songs from their new album, Lifer. The multi-award-winning band will also play some of their greatest hits for a special night of music that you won't want to miss. They'll be joined by Hawk Nelson and Micah Tyler. Get your tickets at gcuarena.com. So there's something you can do. Should be a lot of fun tomorrow night at the arena. Got a real nice venue there that the Lopes put on there for the basketball games, men's and women's. Went to Mr. GCU not too long ago. That was a lot of fun. And now you get a chance to see Mercy Me. Should be a good time. Like I say, get your tickets at gcuarena.com. But for right now, bottom of the fourth, score 2-2. Don't want to talk about my plans tomorrow just yet. Still got a game to call. Game 3 of this doubleheader tonight, and then obviously we'll finish out the series tomorrow. Lopes scored 2-2. Bottom 4. Leading off for the Lopes in the bottom of the fourth is Sierra Smith. She's batting .345. Last time she had a ground out to second base. And she's looking for her first at-bat tonight. The pitch. First pitch is in there for a ball. There we go. Had some things backwards there. Count 1-0. Smith, the second pitch. She'll hit that one. Ooh, just a little foul. Great contact on that one. That would have been a great way to start off her inning. Nice shot right down the line. Both Smith sisters have some speed, so I wouldn't doubt if she would be able to stretch that one to a double. 1-1 the count, no outs. Pitch from Moore. In there for ball 2. So 2-1 the count. Smith finds herself ahead of the count. No runners on. She's leading off this inning. She'll want to get in and get on, and hopefully her sister is going to be able to bring her around. The pitch from Moore. Popped up. Should be no issue. It will be an issue, and it'll fall in just like that. Sierra Smith, she's got a stand-up double. So up now is Shea Smith. Leadoff double from Sierra. Her last time, unfortunately, she also grounded out to second base. But you know what, if Sierra can get on, maybe Shea can get her around. Like I said, Sierra's got some speed. So a bloop single like that could possibly lead the Lopes to another run. First pitch in there for a strike. Anderson must have just lost it in the sun there over at shortstop. She's not able to track it down. And Smith is able to get on to second. The pitch from Moore. It'll be a bunt. Third base will easily ground it, but there will be no throw, and just like that, we have a runner on third and first. Now up for the Lopes, number 4, Madeline Dowdle. And unfortunately, she also falls into the category of grounding out to second, her last at-bat. Dowdle also looking for her first at-bat. Prime position here to put the Lopes on top with a base hit. She's showing bunt. And the pitch. In there for ball number 1. That might have touched the corner a little bit, but I guess it was just a little bit too out for Dale Wilson. Showing bunt again. The pitch popped up. High in the air, coming and charging. It will fall. It will fall. Smith will go to score, and Shea Smith will head over to third base. Right on. How about that? I'm lost for words. How about that? Sierra Smith will score. The Lopes will take the lead. Shea will advance from first all the way to third on that error in right field by Kerriga Morris. And the fielding woes this inning continue for the Wolverines. as Madeline Dowdle will find herself a base hit and an RBI. Up now is number 7, Jenna Coates. Last time, Jenna ground out to shortstop, I guess to change it up a little bit for us. She's looking for her first hit, and I'll tell you what, basically everyone has found their way on base somehow this inning, so this is Jenna's chance to get on, continue this lead for the Lopes. After this mound visit, definitely want to settle them down a little bit. They're losing that ball out in the sun. You can definitely tell they are. Anderson had trouble over at shortstop. Then you had Morris out in right. She lost it. And then they had, obviously, the bunt. So no one really lost that one. Just speed from the Smith sisters. Jenna Coates showing bunt with no outs. Runners on the corners. Popped up. It'll go foul. Just catching the net. Of course, you can't catch it off the net. But a good catch by the first baseman, Talia Williams. It's just me up here, so I gotta say some obvious stuff, but it's all right. Jenna Coates showing bunt again. The pitch fouled off for strike number 2. So if Coates is going to find herself a base hit, this would be the inning to do it. Almost everybody who's been up so far has grounded out and has gotten on base. Lopes starting to get to Morris as her defense has kind of given up on her just a little bit. They're losing the ball out in the sun, but the sun's starting to go down, so see what they can do the rest of this inning. The pitch down in the dirt for ball 1, and advancing to second will be Madeline Dowell. And they're just trying to make it a little easier for Jenna. A base hit here will for sure score Shea Smith and maybe be enough to bring around Madeline. Jenna showing bunt. The pitch from Morris. Grounded to third. It will remain fair. The throw over to first, and out number 1. So Jenna unfortunately can't join the hit parade, but she will hopefully get another opportunity. Leading off now for the Lopes is Kenzie Hill. Her first at-bat, she grounded out, and then she was able to find a single in the 3rd inning. So she's looking for hit number 2 in at-bat number 3. And she's, again, got prime positioning here with a runner on 2nd and 3rd to extend this lead for the Lopes and continue this inning of woes for the Wolverines. The pitch. Hill off the glove of Moore. Coming around to score is Smith. Dowell will stay at 3rd. The throw to 2nd. She is out of there. That ball came out of her glove. I don't know. Hill should be safe. She is. So on the transition, second baseman Steverson was unable to hold on to the ball. Hill slides into second, safe, and the Lopes up 4-2. And the inning continues for the Wolverines. Now up for the Lopes is Lainey Gomez. Her first at-bat, she walked. Second at-bat, she popped up in the 3rd inning. She's looking for a hit. It seems like this is the inning to get it. The pitch. It'll be in the dirt for ball 1. The Lopes would like to continue this lead to give Taylor just a little bit, just kind of relieve the stress in this inning. The pitch. It'll be smacked foul. So Lainey Gomez trying to continue the hit parade that the Lopes have so far. Runners in scoring position on 2nd and 3rd. And the pitch from Moore. This one will fall, and it should be enough to drop. It will. Coming around to score is Dowdle, and just like that, 5-2 on that bloop double by Lainey Gomez. And now up number 26, Nikki Gonzalez. Her first at-bat, she got a fielder's choice. In her second at-bat, she flew out in the 3rd. But again, if there's a time to get a hit, it's now. And it looks like we might have a pitching change, and yes, we will. So coming into pitch now for the Wolverines will be Angelica Pounce. Try to see if I can find some stats for Pounce as a pitcher.
Your attention, please. Defensive change for the Wolverines.
So the Wolverines will get a pitching change.
Angelica Ponce.
Angelica Ponce will come in. And like I said, still trying to find some statistics here for her as a pitcher. There we go. So her current ERA is all knotted up at 0. She's only got 1 appearance. She pitched 1 inning, got 1 strikeout, so I would assume it was probably either a save situation or they just needed a quick out, and she was able to come in and do the job for the Wolverines. And, well, the Lopes are hoping that maybe this inning she's not going to have the same success that she did in that particular outing. Up again for the Lopes is Nikki Gonzalez. Like I said, she got a fielder's choice, and she had that pop out in the 3rd inning. She's looking to join the hit parade here for the Lopes, this sort of late game explosion of offense. The pitch, down the line, foul. Great contact on that one by Gonzalez. Ponce trying to continue her pretty good pitching. Here is the pitch. And it will miss the corner for ball 1. So 1-1 the count, 1 out, runner on 2nd and 3rd. 5-2 in this offensive, I don't want to say comeback, but offensive explosion for the Lopes. The pitch, off speed in there for ball 2. Started off the inning with Sierra Smith. She got on. Then Shea got on. Madeline got on. Jenna Coates unfortunately got out. She was able to move the runners. The pitch. This one will be fouled off. Then Kenzie got a hit. And then obviously Laney just got a hit. And now let's see what Nikki Gonzalez can do. 2-2 the count, 1 out. This is the inning for the Lopes right now. This bottom 4. Gotta look back at the tape, see what they did differently. Maybe more just starting to lose her stuff. Pitch. Popped up high in the air. Back it goes, and it will be caught out in center field, but it'll be enough to score 1 for the Lopes. 6-2 as Kenzie Hill comes past first base on that sac fly by Nikki Gonzalez. And now up for the Lopes, Megan Stevens. Stevens last time got a double in the 1st and a single in the 3rd. She's looking to continue that in this hot inning for the Lopes. 6-2 the score now. Stevens showing bunt, but I have a feeling she's probably not going to. And the pitch. Off speed, fouled off, just barely got a piece of that one. So great catch out in center field by Courtney Beavers. But it was deep enough for the Lopes to score. Stevens showing bunt again. And the pitch. Popped up high in the air again to Beavers. Under it. And that'll be out number 3. So the Lopes find some runs a little later in an offensive explosion in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th. You're watching GCU softball here on GCU TV.
Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm a junior here at GCU. Students are making a huge impact on the Valley just through painting the Valley purple. It really means a lot to people in Phoenix to hear that somebody's from GCU. It almost gives you like credentials because they know that you're a good kid and that you're gonna go far. I definitely think GCU is preparing me for my future and teaching students and being a difference maker in the lives of other people.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Top of the fifth after a fantastic bottom of the fourth for the Lopes.
Leading off the fifth for the Wolverines.
4 runs off a pair of hits. Not a pair of hits, a bunch of hits. What am I saying? Lopes up 6-2. And now Taylor just going to try to close this one out for the Lopes. The first pitch. I'm going to see if I can get the jersey number there so I can find out who that is. Oh, it is right fielder Carrie Morris. First at bat, she got a double, second pitch high. And her second at bat, she got a single in the third. So Kara Morris has been finding the base paths so far. Here's the pitch. Foul. It'll get a little piece of it over to Wortman for out number 1. Now up for the Wolverines will be number 10, the designated player, Brittany Vanway.
Designated player.
Last time, well,
Vanway.
she was the one who hit that home run in the top of the first. And then her second AB, she found a pop-up. Let's see what she does in the third one. Of course, Taylor gets a quick out, first pitch, in the dirt for ball 1. So the count 1-0. Lopes up 6-2 in the top of the fifth. The pitch popped up high in the air. Back, it will go. Second home run of the night for Brittany Vanway, right over the head of Lainey Gomez out in center field. And, well, the Wolverines saying, yeah, we're not done yet. As Vanway launches that one into straightaway center for her second of the night. 6-3 now. And the Wolverines will not go quietly. So Brittany Vanway turning on that one and sending it dead center. Well, up now for the Wolverines is Lindsay Steverson. Her first at-bat, she got a single, and her second at-bat, she popped out. First pitch is high for a ball. I'll tell you what, Brittany Vanway showing off the power. Her second homer of tonight. Here's the pitch. Woo, off speed, got her for strike 1. Great pitch by Nolan. And she's going to for sure want this out after giving up that homer to that absolute bomb to Vanway. The pitch. Swung on again. There's another off-speed pitch by Nolan, and it is a thing of beauty, that pitch. Getting the hitter out in front for strike 2. Strike 2, 1 out. The pitch. Fouled off that one. So I wouldn't doubt if Taylor's going to go back to that off-speed or maybe try to pump some gas, get her swinging early. One and 2 the count, 1 out. The pitch from Nolan. Again fouled off by Steverson. Going back to that second home run by Vanway, it looks like Nolan might have left it a little high for her. And she just turns on it. The first home run was a pitch inside. She was able to get the hands around as quickly as possible, send it out in the left field, and this one was just dead center. Swung on and missed for out number 2 for Taylor Nolan. Getting her to chase. And up now for the Wolverines is Talia Williams. Williams in her first at-bat, she got a fielder's choice. In her second at-bat, she lined out. The first pitch. Off speed, in there for strike number 1. Like I said, once Nolan finds her groove, untouchable. She gives up a home run this inning, but a quick out, second pitch, grounder right off of Smith. Smith stays with it and still able to get her out. Great heads-up play by Sierra Smith at third base to stay with that ball after the bobble. Score still 6-3 for the Lopes after a home run from Brittany Vanway. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV. The Spring Dance Concert Ballet to Broadway is this weekend. The Ethington Dance Ensemble will perform dances that touch upon popular culture and American musical tradition. There will be a performance on April 21st and April 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are available at gcu.edu/springdance. So we got a couple things going on. We got the beach volleyball game tomorrow. We have our game 2 of tonight's doubleheader, and then we got a softball game tomorrow. Baseball game tonight, I'm assuming also tomorrow. And if you are more of the theater fan, I am a fan of theater, former theater kid. You go check out the Spring Dance Concert. Should be a lot of fun. Should be really interesting. Again, that's the 21st and 22nd, so that is, I believe, tomorrow and Sunday. So if you're not doing anything, come on out. A lot of stuff going on here at GCU. But going on right now is some softball, and up for the Lopes to lead off the bottom of the fifth is number 5, Camry Wortman. Wortman's first at-bat was an RBI single in the first, that little sort of bloop shot, which tied the game after the illegal pitch from Moore. And then her second at-bat, she grounded out to second. So Wortman trying to continue the hit parade into the 5th inning against Ponce. The first pitch. Bunt down, foul. So you kind of get the mentality of Wortman after that bunt. She's going to try to send it down to third. Maybe sort of try to get Kue Kahana on her toes, but you can tell now she's creeping in. Last time Wortman did bloop it over her head in the first inning. The second pitch of this at-bat. Wortman swung on and off the wall. Wortman will go around first. Coming to second, she will slide into second safe with a base hit. So Wortman will lead off this inning with a double. And up now is number 3, Sierra Smith. Smith's first at-bat was a ground out to second base, and that second time she was a part of that hit parade last inning with a double in the 4th. Smith's going to try to get Wortman around here to continue this lead for the Lopes. The first pitch from Ponce to Wortman. To Smith. High for ball 1. So again, Kahana staying close, but not too close. We know that Sierra Smith has a lot of speed. Definitely could bunt down to try to get Wortman over to third. Get something going. The pitch. Smith right past the pitcher, Ponce, but no issue at second base for Stevenson, and that'll be out number 1. Up now is Sierra's sister Shay. Shay last time, her first at-bat, she had a ground out. And then also she continued the hit parade last inning with a single in the 4th. Looking to continue. So Wortman will advance to third. So Sierra does her job, gets the runner over for her sister Shay to hopefully knock Wortman in. The pitch. Over the head, it will drop, and 7-3 will be the score. Base hit for Shay Smith. And the Lopes up 4. And up for the Lopes now is Madeline Dowdle.
Left fielder, Maddie Dowdle.
Dowdle last time, she has a ground out, and then she reached on an error. I believe she had that, either the pop-up to shortstop or she had the bloop to right field. It was the right field. The pitch to Dowdle. Outside for ball number 1. So like I said, Shay and Sierra have the speed, so you got Shay on first. Just smack one right over to shortstop, and you could get Shay all the way to third if it's deep enough. The pitch from Ponce. Popped up in the air. Under it should be no problem. It won't be. Out number 2. Pop up from Dowdle to Morris. This time she's not going to have any issues getting it. Still, that sun is hanging around in right field. You can see that it's sort of moved over to left. You get a little bit of shade off the lights. but you've still got all that sun out in right field. Up now for the Lopes is Jenna Coates. She's got 2 groundouts today. Looking to hopefully get on. The pitch, down for a ball. Ball 2, actually. I'm a pitch behind. First base, Shea Smith. Still, hopefully she can get around. It is 1 ball. I knew I was on track. The pitch, Coates will pop it up, and no problem for the Wolverines. They do give up 1 run, but the score is still Lopes 7, Wolverines 3. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV.
There's an exciting new destination for food, fun, and relaxation in the heart of Phoenix. Come to GCU Hotel and Canyon 49 Grill, where our hospitality management students gain hands-on workplace experience and deliver unmatched service right alongside the staff. Enjoy beautiful amenities like the resort-style pool and full-service fitness center. From the gaming lawn and patio to the artisanal coffee and teas of GCBC, you'll never want to leave. Room rate $79 per night. Visit GCUHotel.com to book your visit today.
Back here for the top of the 6th. Lopes up 7-3. Taylor Nolan still on the mound for the Lopes. Looking to hopefully continue her pretty good pitching performance, minus obviously the first inning and the 2 homers given up to Brittany Vansway, I'm sorry. Lopes getting the bats hot late. Hopefully they can continue that hot streak into the next game. Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader. Taylor's got 99 pitches through 5 innings, so she will for sure hit 100. Leading off for the Wolverines is number 9, Isaiah Query. Her first at-bat was a double in the first, then she walked in the third. First pitch, in there for strike number 1. So Nolan, that'll be pitch number 100, by the way, if you're keeping track at home. The pitch, outside for ball number 1. 1-1 the count to Query. Query trying to continue her pretty successful night. Like I said, she had that double in the first, and she walked in the third. The pitch, swung on and missed. Again, that off-speed. Wolverines having a tough time catching up to it. 2 strikes. 1 ball, no outs. Lopes still up 4 in the top of the 6th. The pitch, swung on foul. So the Lopes, and at least for Taylor Nolan, pitching pretty well. Hopefully, if all goes well, she's going to continue the rest of this game. Popped up. Under it is Shea, and that'll be out number 1. Up now for the Wolverines is number 30, Kauai Kahana. She had a strikeout in the first and then a single in the fourth. 1 for 2 on the day. Kahana still that 182 average. She's able to get a hit, though. The pitch, outside for ball number 1. So Nolan, again, still up there dealing pretty well. The pitch, outside for ball 2. Losing her a little early, but she's been able to battle back for the most part for every batter. The pitch. Ooh, right off the dome. And if there's any place that really is not fun to get hit, it's the head. I know you're still wearing that helmet, but you get that clanking noise from the ball to the plastic, and you just kind of head rattles for a little bit. And it looks like Quail will be all right, but it's never fun to get hit. The head is probably first place to getting hit on the elbow, but she's going to get looked at by the trainer, make sure she's okay. Looks like she is okay. So she'll walk down to first. No issue. She is all right. So Nolan lets that one go just a little too inside. And the Wolverines will have a runner on first.
Left fielder, Aaron
And
Sesteda.
Kahana is smiling over at first, so she's okay. Probably just a little bit shaken up, but probably not her first time getting hit by a pitch. So the Wolverines will have a runner on. And up now is Aaron Sestadia. So far on the night, she's got a ground out in the second and a strikeout in the fourth. So she's got a runner on. See if the Wolverines can do anything with this one. The pitch fouled off for strike number one. Lopes would love a double play here to get out of this inning. Get out of this inning and try to put a couple more runs on the board and then shut it down in the seventh. Nolan gets the sign from coach and then looks at that quarterback wristband. The pitch, ball number one. Nolan, the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Right there is Wortman. Wortman, they will get the double play. Heads up play by Camry Wortman. And the Lopes get out of the top of the sixth with no runs. One hit batsman. And now they'll get a chance to hopefully extend this lead. You're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV. If you're visiting campus this spring, why not stay at the GCU Hotel? Featuring comfortable rooms, a resort-style pool, and the Canyon 49 Grill. It's the perfect place to stay when coming to GCU. Rooms start at $79 a night. Book a room today at gcuhotel.com. Now, I've been to the Canyon 49 several times, and I got to tell you, the best thing there, if you have not gone and you're thinking about going, the best thing at that hotel is a hamburger and french fries, in my opinion. They've got a lot of good stuff there, too. They got some pretty good tacos. They make some real good nachos. And then you can obviously, if you're willing to spend a little bit, they make a pretty good steak, too. But I got to say the best thing is their french fries. They make some fantastic french fries. So, the Wolverines will get another pitching change. Out comes Ponce, and in comes Michaela Shattle. I'm going to get some statistics here on Shattle, as the Lopes are looking at a 4-run lead and hoping to extend it. And Shattle, 4.62 ERA, 2 wins, 8 losses, 36 appearances, 83 innings pitched, 97 hits, 45 strikeouts. So I guess if you were to say when it comes to, I would say she is probably their number 2 and was more than likely going to go in the next game, and we'll probably might see her in the next game. Leading off for the Lopes is Kenzie Hill. Hill going to try to keep the Lopes alive here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch inside for ball number 1. Oh, I'm sorry, for strike 1. Hill grounded out her first at-bat, then she got a single, and then she got a double. She's looking to continue that success against the new pitcher, Michaela Shadle. A little conversation between the catcher and the umpire Dale Wilson. And here we go. Pitch from Shattle is in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 will go the count. No outs. The pitch. Popped up in the air. Under it should be Beavers. Yes, she will. And that'll be out number 1. So up now for the Lopes will be Lainey Gomez. Her first at-bat, she had a walk. Second at-bat, a pop-up. And then she was able to get a double in her third at-bat. See if she can continue this late inning rally for the bats for the Lopes, because they still have a 4-run lead. and looking to extend it against Michaela Shadle. The pitch. It'll be smacked over the head of third base, and just like that, Gomez will go around and will get a sliding double. Lopes got a runner on now after that beautiful single by Lainey Gomez. And now up will be Nikki Gonzalez. Gonzalez, first AB was a fielder's choice, and she flew out, and then she had a sac fly, which gave us 7 runs. And by us, I mean the Lopes.
Designated player, Nikki Gonzalez.
So Nikki Gonzalez going to try to bring around Lainey Gomez. Continue this lead for the Lopes. Here's the pitch from Shadle. It's high for ball 1. So with 1 out, there's a runner on second. 1 ball. Score is still 7-3. Pitch on the way from Shadle. It is again over the head of third base. Coming around is Gomez. The throw home. Gomez will slide safe, and a double from Nikki Gonzalez. An RBI double, and the Lopes up 8-3. Nikki Gonzalez coming up clutch for the Lopes to extend this lead to 5 runs. Up now for the Lopes is the first baseman, Megan Stevens. She's got 2 doubles and a flyout tonight. And it looks like the Lopes will probably have a pinch runner over for Nikki Gonzalez. So standing over there is number 20. And I want to get her name. And they will have a pinch runner at second for Nikki Gonzalez. So Gonzalez comes up clutch with that double. And that'll be number 20, Taylor Kay. So Taylor Kay will get an opportunity to hopefully be a runner for the Lopes. Megan Stevens looking to continue her hot streak. The pitch is in there for strike 1. So the Lopes with a 5-run lead, giving Nolan as much space as she needs to close this game 1 out. Here's the pitch. It'll be popped foul. Just barely slides a little bit past the netting there, but stays fair. So no one's going home with a souvenir just yet. But we've still got another game, so we'll see what happens. Stevens waiting for the pitch. And it is popped up. There's one behind us. It'll go foul. So 2 strikes now for Stevens with 1 out. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Shadle. It is high. It'll get past the catcher easily to third is Kay, and just like that, the Lopes have a runner on third. So the sun is basically gone now in right field for the most part. Still kind of hazily on the right field wall, but left field pretty much covered. Pitch. It is grounded to third base. It will stay fair, and Stevens will get a base hit, but Kay will stay at third. Now maybe Kahana might have wanted to just let that one roll foul. It had the backspin on it. And up now is Camry Wortman. Wortman so far has got a single, a ground out, and a double. She had that bloop single, obviously, in the first inning to score. And looks like Coach will come out to talk to Dale Wilson. So the Lopes still trying to extend that lead as much as they can. Coach Pearson. So there will be a pinch runner now for
running at first base.
for Megan Stevens.
Number 21.
It'll be number
Lorianne
21.
Olsen.
It'll be Olsen at first base now as a pinch runner. It'll be Lorianne Olsen. Try to get some speeds on the base path. Maybe Wortman can pop one there in that big hole in left center. It's in there for ball one. Pass ball coming around for Olsen, and she'll stand up at second. Now the Lopes have runners on second and third. Good opportunity here for Wortman to continue her hot streak. She had a double last time, so another one here will score 2. See what she can do. Pitch from Shadle. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Nice gap out in left center. And then right down there on right field line. That'll be more than enough to score Kay and Olsen. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2. Extend this lead for the Lopes and just give Taylor a stress-free top of the 7th. I mean, I don't know how much stress you're going to carry with a 5-run lead, but either way, the pitch. Ground ball to first base, the throw home, and Kay is out at home, but Wortman will stand with a single. Great heads-up play there by Talia Williams. Oh, and now we've got a pickle, so that'll be out number 3. So, let me try to catch you up here. Camry Wortman was trying to advance on second from that throw home, but a heads-up play from Query to throw down to second to get out number 3. And with that, you're watching Lopes softball here on GCU TV.
I'm Taylor. I'm a senior here at GCU and I'm studying marketing. Moving on campus was one of the best decisions ever. Being an RA has given me a lot of experience that I think I can carry on through the rest of my life. Throughout my time here at GCU, I've needed $20,000 worth of assistance, but through my on-campus position and the multiple scholarships, I've been able to earn the money each year to pay that back, so by the time I walk across the stage, I'll have no debt.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Discover the GCU softball.
Top of the 7th here for the Lopes. 8-3 lead. Nolan looking to shut out game 1 after that sort of confusing play at second base. Like I said, Wortman tried to advance on the throw home, which was good heads up, but unfortunately, Query was just on top of her game. And for the Wolverines, leading off in the top of the 7th will be Kristen Anderson. She's got a ground out and a pop out. So Taylor's hoping that she can continue this cold streak for Anderson to go into the second game. The pitch will be down for ball 1. So, like I said, Nolan looking to shut this one out. Anderson looking to continue this game. The pitch up for ball 2. We saw it last time. The Lopes were up against Bakersfield in game 1 of that doubleheader last weekend. And it looked like it was going to be an easy Lopes win, but out of nowhere, the bats for Bakersfield woke up. The pitch is in there for strike number 1. Should be 2-1 the count. The bats woke up for Bakersfield, but GCU was able to keep the lead. And hopefully tonight we're not going to see that, at least for game 1. Second pitch up there for strike 2. Beautiful off-speed pitch by Taylor Nolan. So Anderson, the pitch. It'll be popped, and Nolan, easy out. Out number 1. Up now for the Wolverines is number 21. It'll be a pinch hitter, Taylor Miller. She'll pinch hit for Courtney Beavers. So we'll see what Taylor can do in her first at-bat today. I would assume if you're a fan of the Wolverines, you'd want her to get on base and try to make something happen, but I got to be honest, I hope that doesn't happen.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines.
5-run lead for the Lopes.
Miller.
Miller's first at bat against Nolan. The pitch. Off speed in there for strike one. That off speed has just been working great for Nolan. She's been able to get these Wolverine hitters out in front or behind and it's just throwing them off in general. So 1-1 the count, 1 out to Miller. The pitch popped up in the air and under it is Stevens for out number 2. Up now for the Wolverines is number 11, Kara Morris. Morris has got a double, a single, and a pop out. And is a possible final out for game 1. And let's see what she can do. Nolan the pitch. In there for ball 1. That looked pretty close. You can see out in center field. Out in center field, looks like Lainey Gomez was having the same idea that I was. It looked like a pretty obvious strike. Here's the pitch. And this one will go foul. So 1-1 the count. So Nolan looking to put this one away with 2 outs. 1-1 the count to Morris. Looking to go into game 2 with a little bit of a nice swing for the Lopes. And of course, game 2 will be right here. The pitch. Grounded foul. So 1-2 the count. 2 outs. And you got to get a little antsy here, as the Lopes might be walking away from game 1 with a nice win to get ready in about, I'd say about 30 minutes or so for game 2. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and just like that, game 1 in the books for the Lopes. Taylor Nolan, fantastic outing for the Lopes. 8-3 is your final for game 1. But don't go anywhere. We've still got more softball tonight at 7:30. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Always live on GCU TV.